You wanna?
I wanna.
Okay.
I wanna. 3, 2, 1.
Oh wait, should I come in the other way? Like you go in that way, I'll come in.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello there.
I don't know. We'll see how that.
Yeah. But welcome back. Welcome back to the factory, ladies and gentlemen. It is your hopefully favorite co-hosts.
Yeah.
Well, it's just been one episode, but Nick and Kevin. And as you can see, we're outside today. It's a lovely day.
Very lovely.
You know.
But it is getting chilly here.
It's actually a bit windy as well, so sorry in advance if there's any like interference in the audio. I'll try to fix it up as much as I can.
In post, yeah. Oh, I'll be fine. We tried this before, and it should be fine. It should be fine.
Yeah, but it's a lovely day outside. The sun is shining. The birds are tweeting. No, the birds are chirping. Well, not currently, but there are birds somewhere else chirping. And yeah, it's just a lovely day. So, yeah, welcome to episode 2. Oh, bro, my legs, my arms are heavy and knees are weak, bro. Like,
From the I got you. Yeah.
But anyway, so welcome to episode 2. We're naming this masks, and why don't you read us the discussion question for today?
The main question today is, can we really know a person?
Yeah.
That is the question for today.
And isn't that quite the question as such?
That is quite the question.
Right. So we have a few points, and unlike last time, I kind of want to take this more structured because, okay, fair warning, I get high of deep conversations, right?
Yeah.
So my mind just races with thoughts.
Okay.
So already fair warning if I just go
Ramble.
on tangents or just ramble.
Yeah, that's fine.
Whatever.
This is why we have the podcast.
Yeah,
you don't need to apologize for that. This is why they're here. This is why we're doing this.
Perfect.
So we can ramble.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I do want to try to keep some sort of structure. So what we'll do is we'll go point by point and we'll discuss point by point. So it might turn out to be a bit of a longer episode, but who cares?
Should be fine. Doesn't matter. It's a podcast.
Yeah. All right. So you take it away with the first point.
I take it away with the first one?
Yes, sir.
All right. So the first point is, of course, that everybody wears masks.
Yeah, so the mask we all wear.
So this can be anything ranging from the mask you wear when you go out in public or in specific events or situations, or even with specific people. So based on that point, I guess we never can really know anybody fully because of all the masks present specific parts of ourselves. Yeah.
And I kind of want to get a bit personal on this section. So first I'll read the thing that we have here just to introduce a discussion into it. So everyone, as Nick said, everyone presents a curated version of themselves to the world. I mean, like we all know this.
Yeah.
And how much of what we show to others is authentic versus protective? So that's one question. And then even our closest relationships involve like some level of performance or filtering.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I wanna take this, as I said, a little bit more personal, so like we can evaluate ourselves, because again, what we say in others' shoes is still just speculation, but what we say for ourselves, we know for a fact.
Yeah.
So I guess let's start with me and you. Why not? This friendship. Right.
What about the friendship?
No, so like obviously you present a version of yourself.
Oh, like what we present to each other.
Yeah. And I present a version.
And if that is authentic.
Myself to you, right? So authentic versus protective. So let's take that first, and then we'll go into the performance filtering thingy. So according to you, how much of what you present of yourself is authentic versus protective when it comes to this friendship?
How much of it is authentic? That's the thing, because I was gonna add to the authentic point is that I think in one way or another, what we do present as authentic is more. It's not necessarily what we present as authentic. It's more what we don't present. Right? And well, and then answering that question for me to you would be. That'd be a very hard question to answer because I don't know how to put a number to that.
You don't have to put a number. You can answer like most of what I do is authentic, or
I would like to think, and I would believe, and I believe that most of the stuff that I present most of the stuff.
I mean, you know yourself the best, so
Yeah, but yeah.
I like
To believe that I present most of almost everything to you, at least.
Okay, and so like mostly authentic, slightly protective, like a normal amount of protective.
Yeah.
All right, fair. And then like moving on to the performance or filtering part. This one, okay, I want to, because as you said, it's mainly authentic. So this time, for this one, instead of this point in time, let's do like a gradual thing. So like from when we first met to how it is now. For context, we've known each other for a year.
Yeah.
At this point.
Bang on, almost.
Yeah, it was just a little over a year, but yeah. So from the time we met to how it is now, how do you think that shift of performance filtering to authenticism has happened for you? Or has it been like you've been authentic from the very start?
I will say that it is my goal, especially when meeting new people, to be as authentic as I can, because that's the only way I believe, and that the only way to get to know people is by being authentic yourself, and then sharing those parts with each other, right? And then the rest just comes with time. If a topic comes up, just be authentic, as authentic as you can, present as much as you can and what you're comfortable with, and then from time, that's how the friendship grows. So
yeah, I will give you credit on that, because throughout our friendship, I've always asked him a lot of questions about himself and his views on things, and you've been very honest, very open about.
If for me, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll be as authentic as I can.
Yeah.
Fair. That would be my answer. Yeah.
Okay. So would you say, now this is like irrespective of us, just in general, would you say a person might have to, how do I phrase this? Like, should they be worried that how you act towards them is different from how you think about them?
Great question.
For a normal person, irrespective of who the person is. So, like anybody outside your family, it could be me, it could be a stranger, it could be a somewhat close friend, an acquaintance, whatever.
It depends on. Repeat the question, okay?
Okay, so according to you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. According to you, do you think a person needs to be worried? Not worried, but do you think a person... Okay, yeah, let's say worried, because I think the person will think this regardless, but do they need to be worried that the way you act towards them is different than how you think about them?
It depends on what specific part they're like hiding from them.
Don't think about this from the person's perspective. Think about it from your perspective. Like, in the sense that, are you acting a different way towards that person than what you think about them most of the time? Or is that not the case?
Yes, I would say yes.
So you are acting differently than what you think?
Oh no, I would say that I would be worried if somebody would be doing that.
No.
I misunderstood the question.
Okay.
Would I do that? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, like would you treat that person, like let's say because you treat everybody with respect.
Yeah.
Right? So you're treating that person well.
Yeah.
But you think completely opposite of that person. is that something that happens with you, or is it not the case most of the time?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a
So like, if I were to put an example, like, should I just I'm a variable.
Yeah.
Should I be worried that the way you act towards me is different than what you think about me?
I think about you. Oh. No.
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 Okay. So you usually
No.
just act the way you feel.
Yeah. Just act the way I feel, and yeah, me personally, I would act on the way I feel. Like you know us. Like we had those what was it, on the moment choices, or what would you call it? The spontaneous choices. We had so many of those throughout the year. So yeah, but also to answer the question, where if I would be worried if somebody else was acting to me differently to what they were thinking of me. No, because
it doesn't make much of a difference.
It doesn't make much of a difference to me. If they're being nice to me, if they're being respectful, great. If they don't like me, even though they're treating me with respect, I'd say cool.
They're still treating you with
They're
respect.
still treating me with respect. There is no reason to hold grudges or be angry with them for any case because.
Do you think like that thought would change if the person was close to you? Like if you were close to the person, would you care more about what they think about you?
I don't think so because then I wouldn't know until he actually presents that.
Yeah, no, but like would you? I mean, I'm just saying, like, would you think about it, or just does that just not happen?
What do you mean? What would I think about?
Like, let's say, for example, like a super duper close friend.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Like somebody that you've known for years. And years together.
Okay.
Would you care about what that person thinks about you, and how? I mean, like they act towards you all friendly, all nice and good. Like, okay, for example.
Would I? Okay, no, I got the question. Would I care? Do I care about how somebody super close to me thinks about me? That's the question.
Yeah, like, I mean, the general question is, does that care like increase with the closeness? So
okay, I got it.
So for example,
I don't think so.
Really, like for example, call back from last episode, Truman Show. So of course, when Truman finds out that his friend is just an actor, his friend of like since childhood, it of course breaks him, right?
Yeah, of course.
So in his case, let's say he doesn't really care what the neighbor thinks about him, but he does care what the friend thinks about him.
Yeah.
And then whatever happens, that movie happens. So same case for you.
Same case for me.
Does it or does it not happen?
If I find out, I guess so. Maybe.
But only if you find out.
Only if I find out. Because if I
enough.
Don't find out,
the question here is, do you on your own time, when you're alone and with nothing to do you think about it?
No, I don't think about it.
Okay, fair enough.
No, because I am very literal, I would say. So whatever they present, that's what I interpret. And if it's good, it's good. Oh, okay. Everybody's entitled to their own thoughts and opinions. Of course, I have my own.
It's an interestingly mature but naive way, in my opinion.
Naive? Why naive?
Naive in the sense that I feel like a really good con person could take advantage of you if you ever came across one.
Well, I wouldn't know. At least I don't think I've ever.
And again, I don't mean that in a bad way, because as I said, it's it's a very mature, naive way. So I think it's the right balance, Because I, on the other hand,
You do think about it?
Oh, I overthink, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I'm slowly trying to get better at it because, as you said, in the end, it doesn't make a difference.
Right.
Unless they start acting that way towards me, it really doesn't make a difference.
Until you find out, that's when it hits you, right?
Because for me, I think about where things go a lot, right? So especially when it comes to relationships, be it friendship or acquaintance or whatever, I think a lot about how that one bond is going to mature over time.
Right.
Because I have always been someone who's like the short bonds have always like come and gone, but then I'm someone who has always held on to those long relationships.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of influences me when I meet new people, and then like those people actually start like playing a proper role in my life. Then I'm like, okay, so how do I think this friendship is gonna go, or like, or if I'm interested in somebody, you know, like how from acquaintance would this go?
Yeah, because I don't think about how that friendship is gonna.
Yeah,
change
you're
or
very
grow.
in the moment.
I'm in the moment, and then my main goal is literally if I'm really interested in somebody and I really like them, my main goal is how do I maintain the relationship instead of how's that gonna grow.
Okay,
Because
fair. Yeah,
because
fair.
there's so many variables of how that friendship can grow.
Yeah.
Our own personal interests, religion, even values, etc. Right? So
Yeah.
it's just too many things to consider. And yeah, if I do go down that path, I would overthink, just like you would.
Yeah, very fair point. So so it's in that context that I overthink sometimes. So in that way, it does matter to me what the other person thinks, so that I can decide what my next move is, so to speak. But apart from that, I mean, it is something. Damn, it's getting weird, chilly.
Yeah, it is, right?
Right. Maybe this wasn't the greatest idea when the sun is setting.
That's fine. We can stay committed for another.
Yeah. Also, apologize for the lighting. The lighting is going to be horrible this episode, but it is what it is. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's mainly in that context. But as I said, I think it is like the view that you have.
Yeah.
Is a way more balanced, way more peaceful way of living, and that's what I'm trying to achieve, step by step. Yeah, because as you said, I mean, it is about just being in the moment. Like that's what matters. I mean, you have the past, but the past is just a school that you learn from.
Exactly.
And the future is undecided, and you just take it as it comes.
Exactly.
All right, now, so I asked you all these questions, so I'll answer those questions for myself. So, how much of what I show is authentic versus protective? Okay.
Yeah.
I would say majority of what I show is authentic.
Okay.
Because as you said, I mean, especially when meeting new people, the best way to make them comfortable is by, or encouraging them to open up, is by opening up yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But then also there is, I would say when it comes to me, there is a layer of protectiveness in the sense of, but only with certain people.
What certain people?
Okay.
Or what about a person makes you more protective than others?
I haven't, okay, here's the thing. I haven't come around to deciding who those people are for myself.
So it's just a feeling for now?
No, I'll tell you. So when I was younger, I would overshare a lot. With friends, not with strangers, just with friends.
Gotcha.
But then that would not be reciprocated by said friends.
Right.
But I didn't mind it.
Right.
But then my parents were like, that's not, like, there should be a balance. Like if you are if you are sharing, like for example, what my like ideas and plans for the future are, or whatever, like near future.
Right.
I'm sharing all of this, and they're having all that information, but they're not sharing their own.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Gotcha.
So my parents would be like, if they're not sharing it, then you don't have to share it with them. I mean, if they're a close friend, of course, after you've done said thing, they'll know about it and they'll be like, cool. But you don't have to, share that idea prematurely before you've achieved anything out of that idea.
Okay.
With those people.
Okay.
So like that, there is like one friend, and then a few, not a few, but yeah, like a few close people that I have started keeping a little distance, in the sense of like discussing such things like ideas and
Gotcha.
stuff like that. But again, I'm 100% authentic with them.
So it's just the more closed off people that you.
Not most close,
Also-
because these people are really, really close to me.
Gotcha.
That I am being quote unquote guarded with.
Okay.
But it's not like a. It's hard to describe. So it's kind of like.
Because the way I understood is the more closed off people that you are a bit
They
more
by
protective.
nature are, yes.
Yeah.
Like they are more closed off. In the sense of like they are. Oh damn! There's a car coming in. All right. But they are like they wouldn't, or at least so far, they don't share much of things they're planning to do, or even things that they're currently doing,
Okay.
until those said things are done, which is a good practice. That's not bad. Like that's how it should be. Like you don't wanna.
I don't think it matters too much. You can share if you want to. It's up to you, honestly.
Can no, but in the sense of like if you share an idea prematurely and then it doesn't come to light, those people are going to be like, so what happened of this? And then you're just
You
left
can
with
just be honest with them about that, no?
Yeah, but there is like a, at least in the Asian context, there is a sense of embarrassment that comes with it. That okay, I couldn't
Fuck
achieve that.
embarrassment. Why be
Yeah.
embarrassment? It's
No, I know, but like,
right.
that's
You're
just the
looking
Asian.
into the future, right? So the future isn't certain, even if
Yeah.
you do have a plan to achieve it.
That is how it should be. But again, as I said, in the Asian context,
I get it,
especially
yeah,
the
no.
Asian culture.
Gotcha,
I mean, you've
gotcha.
been in the Asian culture
Yeah,
more than
yeah.
enough, so you know.
I'm just challenging it a bit, because
Yeah.
I feel like it should be up to you. If they don't want to
It should.
share, it's fine.
It
And
really
if,
should,
And if
yeah.
you still want to share, that should be fine too, right?
Yeah.
It's up to the individual and to decide how much they want to share. And I don't think that should.
Yeah, of
and I don't
course.
feel like that should affect the friendship too much. But like you said, it also comes up to. It also depends on values that they've been raised, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
in this case, it would be.
So like, okay, for example, so like these people are Indian,
Mm,
all right? So that is why I'm guarded. But like, if it was with you,
yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't care. I would tell you whatever ideas I have. I
Yeah,
have
yeah.
been
You
telling
have,
you.
you have, you have, yeah.
I have been telling you whatever ideas. You and like the other friend and the friends in uni and all that.
Yeah.
So because with you that like quote unquote baggage of culture is not attached. Because as you said, like you literally just
I
expressed
really
your
don't,
view.
yeah,
So that's
exactly.
how he feels about it. So yeah, and that's how pretty much everybody in uni feels, because that's how the culture is there. Whereas with these people, that thing is attached. So
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
it is what it is. But like a final answer, 99% of what I present is authentic. Yeah. Okay. I think it might come to a later point, so I'm going to keep
Okay.
what's in my mind for later.
Sure.
But anyway, and performance filtering. Okay. For me, at the start of a bond, there is a bit of performance involved.
Yeah.
I think this stems mainly because my life is pretty boring.
Okay.
Okay. At least I view it as boring. I know like one or two people who would be like, "Are you mad? you live like the most mysterious life ever."
Hard
But whatever.
Yeah.
But like in from my eyes,
Uh-huh.
I've lived quite a boring life. Not like many interesting experiences to talk about. Whereas I have been surrounded by people, not surrounded, but I have quite a few people who have had like very interesting lives, and like every week they'll have something to share. So, and I think this mainly came into play in uni, so that like fresh start and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, at the beginning, there would be like some. I don't like using the word performance. I don't know. It's like what I'm thinking is I condense all the events of my life thus far into like this happened, that happened, this happened. So like all of these make me kind of thing, if that makes sense.
So that's what you filter, like your life.
No,
in
that's like the
general?
performance part at the beginning.
Oh, at the beginning, like how you introduce yourself.
Somewhat, if we're spending time.
Okay.
Like for example, if when we got introduced, like I told you about the podcast and everything that I had before this. That was one thing. Then piano, that was another thing. Then now that I got into volleyball is another thing that I use with other people. What else? Oh yeah, sketching, drawing, all of that. So like those things, they're all quite spaced out.
Right.
But then the way I present it is like, yeah, no, this has happened like in the near future, so I'm interesting as a person.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay,
that.
Okay. So you do filter like specific parts about your life experiences to seem more interesting?
Yeah, initially.
Initially. Okay.
Initially.
Okay.
Then after that, I mean, it's like, as I said, I can't help but be authentic. So then obviously then the facade is down. But by then, like they already know who I am as a person, so it doesn't matter.
Gotcha. No, yeah, it's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Why somebody would do that? Yeah, no, makes sense. Yeah.
This thing has been flying around. Is this a mosquito or some random bug?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Nothing's been bothering me.
It's been hovering around your face for
It's
like
been
the
hovering
past
around my
10
face?
minutes.
What? No.
I mean, it's gone now. It's gone now, but
Good.
I hope it's just some random insect, but whatever. But yeah, okay. So that's
Oh, there it is.
Oh, no.
No, I did not get it.
I think it's a mosquito, but whatever it is. It is what it is.
Mosquitoes?
Mosquitoes.
I'm moving away from me just to get away from the mosquitoes. Frick me.
No. Okay. Forget it. These things are supposed to go into hibernating.
I know.
Already.
It's
I don't know why
winter.
they're still
It's almost winter.
chilling here. But anyway. So yeah, that brings us to the first point done. This is going to be a long episode. That took half an hour.
Yeah, that took half an hour. Holy shit.
All right.
Can I swear?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're free to do whatever you want.
Frick yeah.
Point number 2. The language barrier of emotions. Okay, now this resonates like crazy with me, but again, I'll let you start first. So just to read it off.
No, you start this off. You start this one off. You start this one off. Because my mind is just going into languages like Spanish and English.
Okay.
And then
Okay,
it
then
goes
like-
into a tangent of culture and values.
Okay, let's rename it as the barrier of emotions.
No, you start.
All right.
You start first. No?
So let's read here. Sometimes we can't fully understand our own feelings, let alone. Jesus, excuse me. That bacon in the morning is catching up to me now. Anyway, sometimes we can't fully understand our own feelings, let alone communicate them to others.
Right.
So how can someone else know us if we struggle to articulate our inner world? Are there experiences that are just simply untranslatable? Okay.
Okay, I got it.
You got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
You can start. You can still start.
Okay. So this is something that I've been struggling with, like recently. It wasn't.
Oh, really?
It wasn't there before, but of
Ooh,
late I have been struggling with this.
Okay.
So, I have to think about how to phrase this. Also, it's getting chilly. Okay.
Yeah, just.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't feel emotions per se.
You're gonna have to. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So I don't feel okay, or I guess the more accurate way of saying it is I have a very small range
A feeling?
of feelings. In the sense is if I'm happy, like let's say like the normal range of happiness is like this much.
Okay.
I only experience happiness like this much.
Like the top half?
No, like let's say this is like you're devastated.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And then this is like you're ecstatic.
Ah, okay.
I only like this is
in
my
the middle,
range.
like a third in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, this is like my range.
Okay.
So I don't have like very. I don't.
What do you think you have a less range? Than
Yeah, less.
others?
I don't know why. I actually have had this discussion with multiple. I say multiple, but just two close friends, and I really don't know where it stems from. I think it came up as a defense mechanism somewhere along the line, but from what event specifically, I have no idea. In the sense that having the small range of emotions avoids me getting hurt, because I don't feel too sad about things. Are you wrapping your head around it?
Yeah, so somewhat, because emotions and feelings are like interlinked, but not exactly the same thing. So I kind of get what you're saying, but
Like
at the
I
same
do
time,
feel no okay. So I do feel
because you do
Okay.
feel emotions,
Yeah.
and you say that you have less range, or you think that you have less range than others,
okay. Here,
or are you saying you present less range?
no, I have less range. I present more range. So this comes back to the performance thingy a little bit.
Okay.
If someone makes a joke, all right, and it's funny, but usually I wouldn't laugh. Like if I express how I truly feel, I'd just keep a straight face, even if
Oh,
it was
okay.
funny. But then, because I find it funny, and then obviously the person hopes that I find it funny, I laugh.
Okay.
But it's not a fake laugh. It's not like I'm fake laughing. I'm exaggerating the laugh that I feel.
That's still kind of fake laughing.
Maybe not. I don't know.
That's still kind of a fake laughing, but then
Like there are very few people who can genuinely make me laugh.
okay.
All right, you are one of them.
Oh, thank goodness.
You are one of them, but majority of people, like, I don't know. It's not that I don't find it funny. I just don't. It's not enough for me to express it into anything. You know.
You sure you're a psychopath or something?
I've asked
I don't
myself
know.
that question so
I
many
don't know.
times.
Because
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
That's the only way I can somewhat understand it. Or
Yeah.
or the other way I was thinking about it was, you just
Jesus.
close off the feelings, and then you just
I think that's what it is, because
Because that's the other thing that comes to mind.
yeah, because
And then maybe that you made that into a habit, and that's why you have less emotion?
maybe, but
I don't know.
the negative stuff,
Yeah.
like loneliness, depression,
That hits
sadness,
you?
I feel that deep.
That hits you?
That hits me.
That
like,
hits you?
Yeah, especially this past week.
Like sadness, stuff like that? That hits you?
Yeah. That's the thing. It hits and doesn't at the same time.
Really?
In the sense that, like, if someone were to say that someone, okay, I'll take this from like a thing that happened in my life actually happened. So like, my granddad died like 2 or 3 years, or maybe. Oh no, it's actually been 4 or 5 years at this point. But anyway, those many years ago. When we first received the news, it was more about, okay, to start things off, I wasn't particularly very close to him.
Gotcha.
But again, I thought that I would feel like some type of sorrow or some type of
Right.
deep sadness. But it was more about feeling sad for my mom than for like the actual loss. Like I was sad for my mom that she lost her dad.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, and like I literally had like one 2 minute, not even 2 minute, like less than a minute cry, and then I was done. I didn't feel anything about it henceforth. Right. But then obviously I was sensitive around the family and this and that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they all felt it apparently.
Yeah.
So So that's one thing that I didn't understand. I was like, why am I the one who? Why am I the like? At least at the time, it felt like I'm the only one who doesn't feel too much about it.
I don't know. I think you still felt, but it just depends.
I still felt it. That's the thing. So I felt it, but not as.
No, but it makes sense because you aren't as close to him, right?
Fair, yeah, fair.
Right, I don't know the psychology, and I would have to call my sister or an actual psychiatrist for that.
We should, dude. We should get her on an episode.
Yeah.
Convince her, please.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, she's convinced, but you procrastinate.
No, she's procrastinating, not me. This time is her. It's not me this time.
Whatever, fine.
But yeah,
no shade to you, Elena.
But I would say,
Yeah.
I would say that feeling was genuine. Even if it wasn't as deep as the other ones, it makes sense why it wasn't. Because you weren't as close to him, right? And like you said, it was the feeling of sadness wasn't necessarily for your grandfather. It was more
For my mom.
exactly, right?
Fair enough. Also, another point, I feel no empathy whatsoever.
Really?
Actually, like this is probably the most psychopathic part of me, but I genuinely feel.
I think you're ticking all the boxes, bro. I think you're ticking all the boxes.
There is this one, because lately I've been thinking about this, and there is this one apologist named David Wood.
Okay.
All right. And he's a diagnosed psychopath.
Gotcha.
In the sense that he has like virtually no emotional range.
Damn. Okay.
And every day I feel like I'm becoming more like him for some reason. I don't know. Like he says that the deepest level of sorrow that he can feel is like just a choking of the throat. That's it. Like he really can't cry. Wow. And that's what happened when he lost one of his closest friends a few years ago. But anyway, but yeah, I feel no empathy whatsoever to anyone, regardless of who the person is.
So give me a second. So when you're watching One Piece, you never cried?
No. It is very, very rare that I cry during watching any piece of fiction.
Have you ever cried to watching anything?
I have.
What?
But it's the most recent one was I watched this Hindi movie called Sitare Zameen Par.
I haven't watched it.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
It's basically this. It's the story of this basketball team, but all the members have like they're autistic.
Oh, I think I've seen a trailer about it.
Yeah, it's a very wholesome movie. But again, I didn't cry out of sorrow. That was more about crying out of joy because there's one scene.
Oh, okay.
There's one scene towards the end where the team loses the match. Like this is the finals. The team loses the match.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Sorry.
Hey, we're gonna watch the movie.
Yeah,
spoilers.
Yeah, sorry. But like the final match, the team loses it, but no one's sad about it. Like I mean, the main coach, he was like, "Oh come on, bro," because they lost it because of a silly reason as well. They could have easily won the match, but yeah, they lost it because of a silly reason, and the coach was kind of bummed. But everybody else, like the team members, who are all just autistic, they literally didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
And they were like very happy, and they were actually very happy for the other team, and they were all just celebrating each other. And the way that scene is shot and directed, for the first time, I saw what it, like I saw someone else capturing how I see the world on screen. And that's the feeling that made me cry. And it wasn't even like a sob, it was like one tear, and then that's it.
Damn, okay.
It was one tear, and I was like, God damn, this is cinema. And then I was like, okay, fine, I'm chill. Before that, I think like literally the only other time that I've cried during like watching something is like The Good Dinosaur. Like ages ago.
The Good Dinosaur? The Good Dinosaur.
That scene where like Spot and the dinosaur have to part ways because the dude's family has come. Yeah, and this was like when I was a child. Because I think the movie came out in like what, 2016, 15?
It's an old movie, yeah.
So yeah, when I was like really 8 or 9, that's when I cried the last time. And after that, it's only now, not even out of sadness.
Well, now I just have a question, and you won't be able to answer this one. It's just a curious question I have. Can people turn into psychopaths, or are they born into psychopaths?
I don't know. I generally don't know.
Right, exactly.
Like the last sorrowful cry that I had, genuine sorrowful cry that I had.
It was really a good dinosaur.
No.
Oh,
well,
sorry. It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like I felt sadness so deep that I like properly sobbed for like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Is when my parents left for the first time after dropping me here. Like, I mean, the first time around when they came, settled down, time came for them to leave. They left on the bus. And yeah, after that, just cried for like 3 minutes at the train station.
Yeah.
And that is the last cry that I've had. So that's like roughly a year ago. It is cold, bro. Jesus. I'm just gonna warm up a little bit. Damn. We should have been more prepared.
Damn, yes. Yeah, so it's also up to biology as well. Because like I know about autism, there's a thing called masking, where they create masks based on behaviors that other people do, because those behaviors seem to, make them fit in, right? And I would guess that those masks also helps them and shields them from getting hurt emotionally from their peers or from other people as well, right?
1 minute pause. I just want to check how the lighting is right now.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, it's not bad.
Not bad. It's on my face, isn't it? Oh,
I got it. You got the bitch. Let's go.
You got it?
I got the bitch.
It didn't suck any blood, right?
No.
Good. Good.
Right. And resume. Masking. Autism.
Yeah. Do you want me to say it again?
No, I mean, just that closing thought.
Oh, just to clarify? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry that cut. I just had to check something.
Yeah, so autism and what was the other thing? Masking, protecting their own feelings. That's probably also a barrier. Yeah, and then I guess my turn to answer this question, or this point, is
wait, no, I didn't even finish.
You didn't even actually answer the question.
I didn't actually answer the question.
You didn't even answer the question. Wait, bro, answer the question. No, it's fine. This is what we're here for. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but you have to answer the question now.
Yeah, so
the question is there any feelings or struggles that can't be expressed?
Okay, so I feel things like loneliness and depression really heavy.
Yeah.
Especially like, I can just say like this past week, the beginning of this week, I would say actually Monday.
Really?
Or was it Sunday? Sunday and
like
Monday.
This month or last Monday?
This past Monday.
This past Monday, oh shit.
Yeah, I felt flipping horrible.
Really? Damn.
But then that's the thing, but I can't express it in words. I don't know how to express how I felt in words. Like the best I could do is like, it feels like I'm caving in, like I'm imploding.
Yeah.
But then that also doesn't fully capture how it felt. So I feel deep stuff, but I just don't know the words to put them in.
So it is like a struggle.
So and that also kind of
for a lot of people
plays into this sharing yourself with other people. So I can't properly express myself to other people. Like say me and a friend are having, or me and you are having like a deep conversation. And like I'm opening up to you about some struggle that I'm having. I won't be able to like clearly articulate everything that I want to articulate. Because I just don't know how. And that obviously results in limiting your understanding of the situation.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It be like that.
I'd say, because I'd say language is not the only way to express those emotions, right? It doesn't have to be just language. It could be anything: music, drawing, videography.
Of course, yeah.
Right. There's,
I think
like,
no, finish your thought. Yeah.
if expressing those emotions verbally doesn't work for anybody, if it doesn't work for you, I'd say try other things.
Yeah. So I tried music once.
You try, and how did that go?
It felt amazing.
Felt amazing.
In the sense that it was more about a case of curiousness. Like so.
That's fine.
So this was like before summer vacations.
Hmm.
I think it was exam season, and I was feeling like a bit stressed about
April?
that.
End of April?
February.
February. Oh, February.
So period 3 exams.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I was feeling stressed about them, and then another thing happened in life that was just horrible at the time. And yeah, I was just I was just feeling like really low. And then I was curious, like, you know, they say that they express themselves through music and all that. How does that even feel? Because I've never
Gotcha. Okay.
I've never had like a moment where I feel like I'm expressing myself in music.
So you just tried it out of genuine curiosity.
Yeah, so it was literally like 11:30 in the night. I came to uni, and because the thing is, I stick a lot to like theory rules. When it comes to music, I stick a lot to theory rules. But then the true form of music is literally outside of that.
That can be anything, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So I came to uni, sat at the piano, and I was like, you know what, flip theory, like
jazz it.
Exactly, just throw it out of my mind. I don't care about sticking to a scale. I don't care about whatever. I'm playing. So I literally closed my eyes, and I just let my fingers move. And I think to this day, that is what I played that day has been the most beautiful piece of music that I've ever played.
Yeah.
Too bad that there was like literally no one there to
Did you record it?
Yeah, witness. I think there was like one person, but
Did you record it?
I don't think he recorded it.
No, did you record it?
No. No.
I would have loved to hear it.
Yeah. It was amazing. So I know that kind of works, but I feel like that only will, like when I'm like, there's no other choice. That's when it comes out.
Right. I say do it more often then, right?
Maybe,
because this is almost very similar to how do you see your thoughts, right? Some people do images, some people do words, some people do a narrator, so it's audible. Some people do just notes. So I don't know, maybe notes is your thing. I don't know. So yeah, just do it more often. I'd say do it more often.
Yeah, perhaps make it into a practice of sorts.
Exactly.
Fair enough, but so I very much do feel this barrier of emotions.
Yeah.
And the ironic part of it all is that I'm bad at expressing my own emotions, but I'm very good at reading others. I'm very good at giving advice. Okay, it might sound a bit narcissistic.
I can second that.
Yeah, but I'm at least what people have told me is that I'm good at giving advice. I don't know. I don't want to sound narcissistic.
We ain't therapists. We are not licensed therapists.
Yeah. But yeah, so in that way, I understand emotions. So I understand emotions on a third person type of view, or even a second person view on it. But first person, I just can't. Like my own emotions, I can't. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you can try like that third perspective with yourself, but I don't know how that would work though. I don't know.
That's a deep dark hole that you did not want to get into, my guy. Because I think we'll discuss it later on. But
yeah. No problem.
I think we might have to split this into 2 episodes, like a part
we could.
one and a part 2.
I don't mind. Yeah.
How many points do we have?
7.
We have like
8. Never mind.
So
we're not even.
let's
We're a quarter way through. We're a quarter.
so
way
let's
through.
record to like 4.
Okay.
And then we take 5 to 8 to
Okay.
next time.
That's a good idea.
But just
My turn, because it's now my turn to answer this point.
Yeah. So
Because
yeah.
So I kind of already said my answer for this point, but I can share my own personal experiences.
Yeah.
So my answer for this question is, there's so many ways to express one's emotions. So I feel like even if it does feel like you can't express them, there's always a way. In some sort. It can even be sports. Now that I think about it, it can be sports. It can be something
100%.
physical. It can be, like I said, music, art, the arts, drama, etc.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like there is no there is always going to be a way to express those inner emotions.
Also completely random.
Go ahead.
Sorry to cut you off.
No problems.
Drama is another one that I'm thinking.
You've tried it?
I've tried it once.
Yeah.
And it was really.
What'd you do?
I was part of this mime skit for Christmas program. I was part of the mime. I was like the lead of the mime thingy. It was amazing. I had the best time of my life. I did a really good performance as well.
Yeah.
And then I remember last year there was like that one English play or something that they had, and I was telling you that I might consider auditioning for that.
Yeah. I remember.
I mean, never got around to it, but that was there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe this year, if they have something like that,
yeah,
probably give it a try.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Sorry. Go on.
No problems. But then, it can always be expressed in some way or another. It doesn't have to be verbally.
Yeah.
And then sharing my own personal experience about this, I talk to myself a lot. I talk to myself a lot about anything. Really.
Okay.
And I feel like that's been my main way to reflect and to also think about what inner conflicts and emotions I do have. Right. And there's also other ways. I've done sketches, arts, but I feel like my main way is just talking to myself.
Okay.
That's about it.
Very fair. Yeah. I used to do that, but nowadays I've become like my own harshest critic. So whenever I do talk to myself, it's just like, damn, how pathetic are you?
It can be a slippery slope, but for me, it's working. It's working.
That's good. That's really good.
It works.
Nice. Lovely. Do you? So you said that you sketch sometimes. Do you like do abstract ones or?
Ooh, no.
So like, how do you express your emotions in that way?
Anything that I see, because I am not that good at art. So if I do draw something, it's always based on something that I can see. So I always have some sort of reference, and then I use that as a gateway to reflect and to think about those emotions.
Okay, so it's more about you're thinking about it during the process of making the art. It's not really expressing the art itself.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
I could try some abstract though. I've never really fully tried abstract. To just fully.
Because all I've seen you draw are cats. So I was just wondering, how does that work? But yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
I could try.
Why not? All right, so I guess we move on to 3.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, the moving target problem. So people are constantly changing. We touched on this towards the end of last episode. Our thoughts, feelings, priorities, and perspectives evolve. Even if someone knew you perfectly yesterday, do they know you today? Can you truly know a person when they're still becoming?
I think that's the beauty of a relationship. It's always changing, right?
Yeah.
So that's the only way to get to know somebody, to be present, to talk to them, to always be open to that opportunity when it presents itself. Right? Because everybody always changes. That's for a fact. There is no changing that in some way or another, unless they're stubborn. super stubborn. Which honestly, I haven't met many people like that.
I mean, sometimes I think it's more of that some people change a lot internally, but they don't change much in the way they express themselves externally.
That could happen, yes.
Because like we it's like a common phrase that, oh, you're like how you haven't changed a bit or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So I think, and especially I think with me as well, who was it that asked me this recently?
Do I know them?
I don't think so.
You don't even remember them, never mind.
It was someone. I was talking to someone, and they, maybe you know them. I don't know, because it was someone from here.
It was from here.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I do know.
But they asked me, did people back in India when you went back for vacation, did they think that you changed a lot or anything like that?
Oh, no. But I don't remember anybody asking you that.
Yeah, it wasn't like you weren't present in the conversation,
there, yeah.
so I don't remember who it was.
I see.
But someone asked me that, and I was thinking, not really, like people didn't really say that, and I think I pretty much stayed the same way that I was before. But then a lot of stuff inside me internally changed for sure. Like I definitely grew more as a person after coming here. Especially in things like with my whole, like the way I view myself and stuff like that. All of that changed, but it didn't really translate too much into the way I express myself externally.
Yeah, because, that makes sense. Because a lot of the change happens on the inside.
Yeah, the only thing that I can...
And it doesn't always happen externally.
Yeah, the only thing I can like say that I properly changed after coming here and then going back is I've become a little bit more social, in the sense that I'm more open to having conversations with random people about random things. But apart from that, not much has changed externally. But I was when I was reading this right now.
Yeah.
It kind of put my thought to people you haven't met in a long time, like people that you've lost touch with. So not exactly people that you're in touch with, because I think you're growing along with the person, like while you're in touch. So it doesn't really feel like much of a change. It's just more like, oh, it's a new part of yourself or whatever. But like people that, because I was just thinking back to my old school friends back from India when I did go to school. Obviously I follow a few of them on Insta and I get a glimpse of their life through their stories and all that. And when I first started following them on Insta, this was after like almost a 2 or 3 year break of not seeing them. And then I was seeing like, this is a friend group and all of that. And like people who I didn't expect to be friends were friends and really good friends. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then I visited my school as well once before I left. And they were there, they were like in the middle of class. So after class finished, I came in. And I mean, the way they interacted with each other was so different from how they interacted when I was there, when I was attending the school. Plus as well, I mean, I mean, I guess like to put it shortly, like they changed a lot, and I'm obviously very happy for them that they did. It's good. But yeah, that's one thing. So like obviously, if someone were to ask me, do you know this person from your childhood? Now I would say no, absolutely not, because they're completely different now. Because I'm thinking like if like if some Hollywood type of moment happens, like someone is seeing like the old class picture or something, and they see me and that person, they're like, okay, let's contact this dude, and they contact me and they're like, do you know this person? Like I'm like, yeah, by name. It's like, so where do you think he is right now? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the guy in like 5 years. So that way, I definitely do not know. I don't think it's even possible to know people, like truly know a person, especially when you're not in touch over that span of time. I think the only exception might maybe be family, and also like very close family. What do you think? Because you have more experience with the whole not keeping in touch and then meeting after a long time thing, especially with your recent vacation.
My answer for this would just be my answer would be yes. You can still know a person even if they're a moving target, and even if you are disconnected for a period amount of time, like a year or two. I'd say I'd say the best way to do that would be just be curious and open-minded about the person that they have become. Right.
Yeah, no, but that is getting to know who they are now. That's not knowing who they are like from the jump. Like you don't know that person when you meet them 1 or 2 years after. You're like redoing that whole process of getting to know them. There is a foundation of like, I know you, you know me. We have like shared history.
Well, then if I guess if we're thinking about it like that, then I guess we never can, because we're always changing. We're always gonna have not necessarily a new identity, but a more wealth. I'm not sure if that's the best way to put it. A developing identity, because it's always developing.
Yeah.
So I guess if we're thinking of it like that, I guess we can never actually fully know a person.
Yeah. I think it also translates to like...
Sounds like a race. Sorry. it's like a race. It's like, this is how much the person developing you're trying to catch up. The only time you can catch up is when they die.
Yeah. And even then, there are certain parts that you just never know.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
So I guess never,
but I think it also applies
I don't feel like that should discourage anybody.
No, of course not.
Right?
Like this is not discouraging whatsoever. As you said, just be curious.
Be curious, open-minded,
Yeah, so get to know that person for who they are now. Even if it's like you're seeing them after a long time.
Yeah.
But I think it also happens like you don't even have to be physically apart. Like, I mean, we see this a lot in marriages, especially nowadays. Where they've been married for like 10, 15 years or whatever, living in the same house. But they don't even know who each other are now anymore. Like they changed so much without them knowing.
Right.
And then that, results into an unfortunate consequence, but
Or not, or maybe it develops into something more beautiful.
Of course, but in the world right now, more times it's the unfortunate. But
we don't have the numbers. We don't have the numbers.
Yeah. But as you said, it could be beautiful as well. And we hope that the ratio becomes more towards the beautiful part than the unfortunate part. But anyway. So, what do you say? 4?
Yeah.
We are at an hour 4 minutes.
Yes, let's do one more. Yeah.
All right.
So we're perfectly in the halfway point.
Yeah. All right. The projection trap. So we often see others through the lens of our own experiences and assume. Of our own experiences and assume they think or feel like us. How much of what we think we know about someone is actually just projecting our own inner world onto them? So the quote to, like the line that this idea stems from is, people can only understand us in the depths in which they have met themselves. So what's your take on that?
My take is, I try to not put my own perspectives. You worded it better. seem to feel like how much of what we think know about someone is actually just projecting. I try to not project my inner world onto them because you're not.
Yeah,
right? Right? You're not part of my inner world. You're something completely separate from that.
Yeah,
right?
I'm my own inner world.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a bit counterproductive to do that. But then I guess there are times where you unconsciously do that, like maybe put your own expectations on some people.
I think we kind of briefly covered this when we first did the first episode, remember?
Yeah.
During exam times.
I remember, yeah.
Yeah. Which is footage that you guys will never get to see. Or maybe
Bloopers.
I don't know. Bloopers, yeah.
Bloopers. Of our
Stay
first
tuned on
attempts.
maybe the Insta page or like Patreon or something.
Patreon.
If Patreon
We don't have a
happens.
Patreon page. Yeah.
If Patreon comes to existence, ooh.
We're good.
Okay, yeah.
We're good.
If Patreon comes to existence, it might pop up there, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, go on.
Whereabouts? Yeah, but my answer to that would be I try not to put my inner world, right?
Yeah.
Because you have your own perspectives, your own values, and there's no point in me comparing my values or putting you in my own set of values and perspectives, because they're not going to align.
Not all of them are going to align.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Something eventually is not going to align, and there's no point in breaking up a relationship or a friendship because of those big or small differences, right? Because you're your own person, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like a friendship or a relationship should be based on just mutual respect for each other and for where they each came from.
Yeah.
So there's
Very fair. Like, I literally have not much to add. I mean, you told it perfectly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's something that we as people develop to identify and avoid as we grow older. Because as I said, like when we discussed it the last time, we were telling that like when we were younger, we would just put people into these boxes or categories, like label them as whatever, like nice person, bad person, bully. But we would never try to understand where they're coming from.
Right.
But now we make more of an effort to, even if we are judging them, we judge them according to what they share of how they've come to who they are now.
Yeah.
But I still think like especially, I don't know about the rest of the world, but in India at least, it's still very unfortunate that people do fall into this trap of projecting themselves onto other people
Right.
and viewing other people through their own set of beliefs. I mean, that's pretty much, I don't want to get
it
controversial,
happens.
but
and we probably do it as well unconsciously
Unconsciously
in some
sometimes,
situations, right? Or in specific situations, or even specific people for whatever reason, right?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
And I don't think it is 100% avoidable, because as you said, I think like the protective part of our subconscious or of ourselves would do it subconsciously to a certain percentage. But then there are ways that we can like mitigate that, in the sense of, as you keep saying, try to be more open, more curious than judgmental first.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. So just to recap, the mask we all wear, we went on like a half an hour, or rather I went on a half an hour rant about that. Authentic versus protective, and like performance versus filtering. I would encourage you guys as the audience to kind of, you maybe have, like while we were talking about it, like reevaluate yourselves, do some self-introspection, and really identify whether you're being authentic or not to the people that, authentic or protective towards the people in your life. And if you're being more protective than authentic to the people in your life, we would recommend you change the people in your life.
Change. Well, I say first, try to be more authentic, and then as a result, you become more protective. Then change the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying like after that, even if you're protective.
Yeah.
But also it does take a lot of courage to be authentic.
Of
So
course.
if you are being authentic, we highly respect you. We applaud you. We need more people like you in this world.
But I feel like it's better to live life authentically.
It's way more freeing and like
exactly.
Doesn't take up much of your mind.
But then like you said, it does take courage, and you do have to accept the fact that not everybody's going to be reciprocating those authentic feelings, and not everybody's going to like those authentic feelings as well. But like, there's 8 billion people in the world. You're gonna find a group of people, right?
Of course.
You're gonna find a group of people.
Of course.
Even if it does take a while.
Yeah. So if you're in the, I don't want this to turn into a therapy session, but if you're in the phase where you're like, you don't like the people around you right now, be patient. Just be patient. Like things would.
Well, that is hard to do though.
It is hard to do, I know, but like that, a lot of it's even cliche advice actually.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it works. It's chilly, bro.
I know, right? It's chilly.
We were severely underprepared for this weather.
We underestimated the.
Next time we do a shoot outside, we should see the forecast. This is ridiculous.
The forecast said it was fine, like 15. Actually, no, maybe it is 8.
Well, anyway, then number 2, the barrier of emotions. Takeaway 14. What's the real feel? Because it doesn't feel like 14.
Sensación says 14.
Fine, whatever. It's really cold.
Says it feels like 14. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Oh damn! And it's gonna rain for the rest of the week. Yeah, that's that. The following week is not gonna be great.
We clickbaited Simon so bad. Anyway, language barrier of emotions. We got to know that I'm apparently a psychopath. And for some people it is actually hard to express what it is. But as Nick very beautifully put, it doesn't always have to be words or actions.
Find a way. There is a way. Find it.
There's always a way to express those emotions, and just find what works for you. And it's not good to just keep them inside.
Yeah.
Number 3, the moving target problem. I mean, again, as Nick said, like just be curious, because especially when you're not in touch, and even when you are, like, to be honest, just be.
People are always going to develop their identities. It's always going to change. Maybe not drastically, but it's always going to change in some way or form, because life.
Yeah, and if you keep ignoring those little steps that the people in your life take now, it's going to be a grand reveal when it does come falling down. So, so just be curious. And then the projection trap, same advice. Just be curious. Don't box people in with your own views, because everybody has their own story and their own background and their own reasons for being who they are. So that's the halfway point of what we have to discuss. So I guess this has become Masks Part 1. And we will we'll try to get the next episode out sooner than just next week, but I don't know, considering our schedules, it's probably going to be next week.
Next week, I don't know. We'll see.
We'll
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But so we still have 4 more points to go through, so stay tuned for that. They're also very, very interesting, and also probably a bit more deeper as well. But so far, thank you for staying with us. If you've been here for long enough to see the
outro and the night.
The day become night. we were here during sunset, and apparently, yeah, now it's just night. So if you've been with us throughout this entire journey, thank you. And yeah, we hope that, like last time, at the very least, it served as entertainment for you, and at the very most, it was enlightening. I think that's now going to be our motto.
At the very least, entertaining. At the very most, enlightening.
Yeah.
A bit too long.
The
but,
factory.
It could work. It could work.
Yeah. But yeah, once again, thank you. And also, you can, yeah, you do the YouTuber thing.
Oh, the YouTuber things. Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Like
Click
and comment.
click the bell.
Yep.
And turn on notifications for everything so you don't miss any of our videos now. I never thought I'd do this, but here I am. And yeah, please interact with us in any way possible via Instagram or through the comments.
Yep.
We're gonna try to answer any comments that you do send our way.
Yeah. We will, as I said, we have an Instagram page. Follow us on there at The Factory Pod. Feel free to DM the Insta page if you really want us to pay attention. Otherwise, yeah, just feel free to comment on the video. We will obviously go through your comments. And yeah, thank you in advance for all the very insightful thoughts that you guys have to put on there. Yeah, if there are any. Yeah, you're right. I'm just being optimistic. But anyway, so yeah, I guess we'll see you next time with Mask Part 2. And until then, have a lovely week. And yeah, keep on keeping on. Peace.
Keep on going.